Hi guys, it's Katie. I'm going to be making some soap today, so I thought you would like to come along and see what I'm doing. I'm really excited because this is going to be the soap that I've been wanting to make for a long time. It's going to be a 6-color rainbow swirl soap. I made a 6-color rainbow stripe soap for my last soaping video. It was more than a year ago. It was before my baby was born because I also made baby soap at that same time. But I want to do a swirl soap. I haven't done a swirl soap since my second batch, like 3 years ago. And when I made that, I was too like delicate with it because I didn't want to mix the colors up and make them like murky. And I ended up not getting very good swirls at all. So I'm excited to try again and get a little more aggressive with the swirling. I'll turn you around so you can see the colors that I'm going to use. They're the same colors I used in that stripe soap. So I have them laid out here. It's all the colors of the rainbow. Well, it's pink instead of red because apparently it's really hard to make red dye for soap. So I have this pink, but I think the colors look really nice together. And then for the fragrance, I also have these samples from Rustic Essential. These colors were sample pack that I got at Rustic Essential too. The problem with the samples is there's not enough to make a full batch. So I usually mix 2 similar fragrances. So this time I'm going to do mango and cool citrus basil. So I think those will go together and be sort of a late fun springtime, rainbow soap will be really nice. So I also got these containers. I think I only had like 2, maybe 3 of these, and I got these at Dollar Tree. And then when I wanted to make a 6-color swirl soap, I went back to get some more so that I would have one for each color, and they didn't have them. They didn't have them for like a year. So when I saw them back in stock, I went ahead and grabbed them. So now I have 6 containers. But if you are thinking about getting something like this, check Dollar Tree because these are really nice. They have a spout and a handle. They're lightweight. They have the non-stick or the non-skid on the bottom, and they nest really nicely. So you can have 6 of them and they don't take up a ton of room. And they were just $1 each. So I'm excited to be able to have all of my colors mixed up all at once so I can do my mad scientist combinations here. I have my oils all measured out here. I don't get fancy with my recipe, and I don't really follow a recipe. I just choose my oils and I put them in the lye calculator and it tells me how much lye to use. So I use 3 oils. I use coconut oil, olive oil, and then my third oil is usually palm oil or tallow. I love tallow in soap, but I'm making this one with palm oil, and I had a little bit of castor oil and a little bit of almond oil, and I just wanted to use up the bottle. So that's the oils, and I have my lye water already measured out and it's cooling. So I'm going to get this all laid out and get the colors mixed up, and then I'll bring you back whenever it's time to put them in the mold. I'm just using this loaf pan. This I got on Amazon, and it's just it's like a silicone bread loaf mold. This is what I've used for pretty much all my soaps. So I'm really happy with this. It's worked out really well. I'd love to get a wooden soap mold, and I'd love to get one of the wide ones where you cut the bars the other way, but for now this will work. So let me get this all set up and I'll bring you back in just a minute. So I'm just going to try to eyeball this into 6 portions. And it's already getting thick, so I need to move quick. When I made the stripe soap, the purple wasn't coming out the way that I wanted it to, and I kept adding more, so I knew that I shouldn't because now I have less. And so I might put a little bit less soap in the purple, and I'd rather have more vibrant color and less of it, you know. So try to do these all about equal, but maybe just a little bit less of the purple. So I don't think, oh, I should have started with the yellow. I don't want to stick blend anymore because it's already about as thick as I want, yeah, because I want to be able to get nice swirling. I just put a bunch of air in this one too. Let's see if I can clean my spatula. And start with the lightest color, then it doesn't mess up your colors too much. Alright, let me do yellow. Well, I like this pistachio color. I love green, but this shade is really nice. I might get some more of this. This is really starting to thicken up, and I'm afraid, because it's kind of plopping in here, I'm hoping that each bar has all 6 colors, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a 6-color rainbow swirl if, like, certain bars don't have any of the certain colors, so let's see. I'm sure it will still be really pretty. Save just the scrapings to make sure that the top has all of the colors represented. Save that purple because there's just about only scrapings left of it. We'll see how this turns out. Alright. Woo! It reminds me of 90s Nickelodeon. All these colors. Alright, so I'm just gonna do like and then I think less is more on the top. That's the trouble I had before, is swirling it too much. Alright. Look at that. Alright, let me go get this set up. I gotta reinforce the sides because the silicone mold has a sort of floppy sort of thing going on. Oh, there's still some bubbles coming out. Probably because it was so thick. Let's see. Alright, well, wasn't exactly how I hoped, but I think it'll still be really nice. Alright, so when you see me next, I'll have this unmolded and ready to cut. Alright, I got the soap unmolded here, and it looks really awesome. Just from the side, it looks really awesome, so I'm so excited. I got my straight cutter here. I also have this zigzag cutter. I really like this on the striped soap and on the solid soap, but I'm wondering if this is going to be, with so many different things going on with the different colors, if it's better to do the straight soap. So I'm just going to take a sliver off the front end just to even this up, since this loaf pan is not exactly straight on the sides. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what this looks like. Now the end pieces usually are a little bit less. Look at that! They're a little bit less because you don't like swirl as much and the colors are not as many different colors, but I really like that. There's no purple. What other color will we be missing? Looks like just the purple, and that's the color I had a lot less of, so. But that was at the end. I'm sure there would be purple all throughout it. But that looks so cool, doesn't it? Alright. Cut another one here. Yeah, this is probably the firmest soap I've ever made. Like, it firmed up as I was mixing it. It went from like nothing to trace really fast, and then it started like coming together, so it's nice and firm to cut it. That looks so cool. And that's, oh, that looks very cool. I like how the colors kind of drag into each other. So oops, that one was cut a little crooked. So that's the other side, again with those drags, very cool. And that side, you know, that might be from the cutter dragging that color through there, but that's fine. That looks cool. Let me try cleaning this between the cuts and see. That helps. So I didn't notice so much on the very first piece. Yeah, I don't know. I like the way it looks, so I'm not really that concerned about it. You see these flared out a little bit. I reinforced the sides to get nice straight sides, but it looks like it's a little flared out at the tips there. I don't know if I showed that side. Alright, I'm going to start from the other end with the zigzag cutter just to see. This also has like an actual blade on this. This is like something I bought for my kitchen that I use, so it's blunt, so maybe that's causing more of that drag. You know, it does look very cool. I like this cutter a lot. That's what that end looks like. Okay, I went ahead and cut it all up so you didn't have to watch me fumble with that. But I will just show you each bar. And the top is a little bit messed up because I laid plastic down so that it doesn't get all over my towel when I wrap it up to insulate it, and the plastic like stuck to it a little bit, but after like the first 5 washes that will all be smoothed out anyway. That's what that one looks like. So even though I felt like I was, swirling more aggressively, there's still like significant layers, so I guess you really have to get in there to swirl it. But just having all of the different colors, it's beautiful. So this one is where I went from the smooth to the zigzag, so this will be just a bar for here at home. And these are mostly all going to be for here at home, but that's what they look like. I think this one's very cool. So I like these thin stripes and lots of color in one area. These larger pockets, part of that was because it got thick. And then here, near the top, that's where I was swirling the top. So maybe I do really need to get in there and kind of, almost like beating up eggs. But yeah, that part looks very cool. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job. But anyway, yeah, these look about how I would want them to look. And it's not like this big pocket of yellow is not really making me super happy, but it's not making me unhappy. So, and I think I got, yeah, see these thin stripes of color. Oh, I really like that. And this is the last one. Yeah, see, that didn't get swirled at all. But I'll just have to try again. There's also some bubbles, but that's probably, like I said, it got thick pretty fast. So anyway, I'll let these cure, and then they'll be ready to use in a few weeks. These are just the scraps from the end. So we'll use them all up. Thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up my video if you liked it, and I will see you guys next time.